Hello class and welcome to CIS 133DA. Today I'll be teaching you how to upload your Lesson 2 assignment using Windows File Explorer. These instructions are written in the syllabus. If you're using a Mac computer, you should navigate to the syllabus and follow the instructions for CyberDuck. Windows File Explorer is already built on PCs. To start, we need to open the File Explorer window by clicking the folder icon on your toolbar, or you can hold Windows key plus E on your keyboard. To add a network location, click on the Add a Network Location icon at the top ribbon, and then once the network location wizard starts, click Next. Choose a custom network location should already be selected. You can click Next, and then we type in the address of the FTP server, which is found in the syllabus, and is written as ftp://classweb.riosalado.edu. Once you click Next, you need to uncheck Log On Anonymously. You do need to use your username, which is your MEID. After you insert your MEID, click Next, and then choose a name for your server location. You can name your server whatever you'd like. I'm going to name mine FTP server. When you have that created, click Next and then click Finish. When you click Finish, you should get a logon box that asks you for your password. The password that you use should be the same as your Rio Learn password. After typing in your password, you can click Save Password and then click Logon. The FTP server should automatically pop up, but if it doesn't, click on the FTP server folder that you've just created. The view you see here is going to be different for you. You should automatically see your classes that you are enrolled in, including your CIS 133DA folder. I'm going to navigate to our CIS 133DA folder, and once I click on it, you'll see that it's empty. Now we can go ahead and upload our Lesson 2 folder to this folder. The easiest way to do this is to move the folder that you just created to the FTP location to the right, close any unnecessary windows that you have open, and then navigate to your CIS 133DA folder that you should have created at the beginning of this lesson. Now you have your two folders open side by side, and you can move your Lesson2 folder to the FTP location. What this does is copies the folder that you have on your computer to the FTP, publishing your website. Now you can see that you have your sample page inside of that folder on the FTP, but now I want to make sure that I went through and I want to test and see what it looks like. But how do I do that? By finding the URL. The first thing I want to do is close my windows, and then I'm going to navigate back to RealLearn. We've provided a tool that will help you find your URL within the Lesson 2 lesson. Once you open the lesson page, you want to scroll down to Testing a Website, and then you want to click on the link for Web Address URL Finder. This page will help you find your URL. First, you want to insert your username, which is your MEID, then your course, CIS 133DA, your section number, which is the 5-digit number usually stated right after CIS 133DA within your course information, your folder name, which is Lesson2 with a capital L, and then your homepage file name. Usually it's index.html, but for this lesson, as you remember, it's samplepage.html. So this is the URL that the page created, and then you want to test your URL by clicking the link, and this is what your page should look like once it's uploaded to the server. The last thing you'll need to do is copy the URL, either by copying it within the sample page or by going back to the URL Builder widget and selecting Copy. Then you can submit it to us for a grade. The last thing that I want to show you is that your FTP server that you created will still be on your computer. You can find it again by going to your PC and then clicking on the server location that you created. That's it for this video tutorial. Good luck with CIS 133DA.